Like newscasts, I need to do a correction. My mother-in-law texted in that commercial break. In my rant about that airline passenger, I was like, you entitled brat, flat top, ball cap wearing, Bud Light drinking. I apologize to my mother-in-law and all Bud Light drinkers for bringing Bud Light into my rant. Thank you. Why do you have to bring Bud Light into it? It's one of the sleeper TV hits of summer and a show I'm loving. Schmigadoon is the story of two people on a backpacking trip who wander into a magical town that's trapped in a golden age style musical. And one of the townspeople is Kristin Chenoweth, who plays the preacher's wife in Schmigadoon. Look at this.
It's time to vote. And vote for Lady. Vote for Lady. She is the only one who save our town from safety. Save us now. Let's hope that she will save us soon. Save us soon. 'Cause we've got strife and tribulation. Strife and tribulation. Grief and consternation. Grief and consternation. Strife and tribulation. In Schmigadoon.
It's like stepping into producer Bjorn's backyard. That's that's Kristin as Mrs. Layton. I got a chance to talk to Kristin last week, and just like my buddy Paige Davis, we instantly hit it off, and she was a delight. Look at this. Hi, Kristin. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
I am so excited. I'm living out like my little gay boy fantasy right now talking to you. So, and
Thank you.
I will start by saying how magnificent you look. Look, I mean, like stellar, dying a little. Look at that. Mm-hmm.
Listen, I brought out this glitter today because I didn't want you to forget. I'm not Mildred, okay?
Oh, seriously, my first question was, can we talk about your lip game as Mildred? Seriously, your lip game
Thank you.
Your lip game should win an Emmy like all by itself.
I freaking love you for understanding. That was the first thing I asked Barry. I said, she's maniacal and twisted, so I thought, what's the first thing you think of? For me, it's the Joker. I said, can I please have the Joker lips? And he was like, it might be too much. I said, can we please try? Can we at least try with the hair and makeup testing? The minute we did it, he said, oh, yes. So thank you for noticing.
Oh, it's the first thing. Like, even in a wide shot, Kristin, I was like, okay, I'm waiting for the close-up. Okay, she's on the podium, close-up. Boom, lips.
I love you so much. That's what I thought, too. I thought she speaks all the time. She spews hate. She's the dark cloud. It's her mouth.
I want to live in a world where you call me carnival trash. Like, literally, I wrote it down. I'm like, the next time I get into like a fight at a bar, I'm going to be like, you are carnival trash. It's the best. Sincerely, the best slay in years.
First of all, thank you. Second of all, if you do it, will you please video it and send it to my publicist immediately?
I will.
I have to see you do it.
I'll send it to you on Instagram.
Yes, do it.
I will look for some CT. I will look for some carnival trash and just lay them out.
When I got the line, I was like, how am I going to say that? I was like, carnival trash. I don't know. It was like 1940. I just went there. It's my favorite line.
It's as it should be. Can we talk about the sets for a second? Lord knows you've been on some great sets. But as a fan of like the musicals of the 40s, the sets are like simply magical. Just a simple. Was it the same on set, Kristin? Were they as just simplistically beautiful in person?
Jason, I walked on the set and I cried. And I usually do that when I walk on a Broadway set. When I'm doing a show, character. I walk on and I just like, you think of the greatest scene designers. And we had one. We had him. And I went right up to him. I said to Barry, I need to meet the scenic designer immediately. And I went right up to him and I
I just said, I don't know what to say to you, sir, except thank you. Not only to the attention to detail, which is important for the periods and the coverage of what we're trying to do here, but the actual mastery, the mastery of it. Thank you for bringing that up. I just thought, I think he's a genius.
I mean, obviously, people are going to love the music. People are going to, people are going to love all. But I want people to notice your lips, and I wanted people to notice the set and celebrate both. The other things will be celebrated by everybody. I wanted to bring attention to two things that only the two of us would notice.
No, I have to tell you one secret, can I?
Yeah.
We were doing it during the election, and it doesn't matter what, I'm not a public person, so I'm not going to talk about politics, but you can imagine probably where I lie, but it doesn't matter. In tribulation, I held the Bible upside down.
Okay, they're rapping me, and what a perfect place to rap, because I'm dying. I'm going to go put some lips on. I'm going to go call someone some carnival trash, and I'm going to send it to you.
Please do it online immediately, please. I've got to have it.
Well, so I thought the interview was done there, but something happened. It wasn't. Something happened at the end that threw me for a loop. And I'll also explain what was going on with my camera. I shot that interview in my house. All of that when we come back. Back in a moment, my friends. Welcome back. Well, before the break, we showed you my interview with Kristin Chenoweth, and I said something happened after the interview that kind of threw me for a loop. Now, before we roll this, though, I also want to say I shot this interview. It was in the afternoon, late afternoon, and I shot it on my iPad at home. That's my house in the background. And you will notice the new iPads, the camera follows you, so it tracks your head. And the camera kept dipping, so you see me adjusting it. So I wanted to explain that as well. But here's the moment that really threw me sideways. Look at this.
I love you, Jason. Stay safe and know that you are cared for and loved by all the people around you.
Mwah. You too.
I have a
Bye,
weird
sweetie.
thing. I have a weird thing. I need to say this. I have a weird thing, Jason. It's weird. I don't, and all the people listening can now know what my secret, and I'm crazy. But I was supposed to tell you that.
Really?
Okay? Yes.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Okay?
Thank
I'm
you.
supposed to tell you that.
Okay. I love you, and I'm going to go cry now. Bye.
Bye, babe.
I called executive producer Jeff, or I texted Jeff, and I called Colin, and I said, there was just a moment with Kristin Chenoweth that I didn't, you could see my face, I didn't quite understand what she meant. I thought, when she said I had something to tell you, that I thought she had like a little saying that she says at the end of every interview, like I end the broadcast here with go out there and be yourself. But then when she was, I need to tell you this. So she kind of had a vision. Well, I called our mutual friend, Melissa Peterman. Melissa was on the set of Young Sheldon, because I left her a message. I said, girl, you got to call me. I had a moment with Chenoweth. You got to give me a call. So Melissa Peterman called me on the set of Young Sheldon. She had a break. She called me. She goes, it's real. She goes, what? Because I sent her the clip. And she said it's real, that Kristin Chenoweth she's not the word, she's intuitive. Mm-hmm. And she hears voices. And I was like, oh my goodness. It was really weird. The whole rest of the weekend, I think I did that like on a Friday, Thursday, Friday. That's all I thought about all weekend.
Do you get it? Like, do you think you know maybe what she was hearing or who she was hearing it from?
Yeah. I mean, it's been an interesting 12 months for a variety of reasons. It's been challenging in some ways.
Right. We don't have to delve into it,
but it's been a challenging 12 months. So it was interesting to hear. It makes sense. I know. I can imagine who it is. Wow. I know who it is, or I have a good sense of who it is. But it was just odd. Who would think that during a satellite interview with a star, that my relatives, because that's who it is. I don't know why I'm being weird about it. It's my grandma Mazak. It's my mom's mom, who I watched Dallas with, and then Betty and Earl of Betty and Earl's. Mm-hmm. and my stepdad, probably Cappy. So, yeah, I have some angels. So it's probably then. Because my grandmother, people always laugh about the Dallas thing, but I've said it many times on the show. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. She
Right.
really nurtured my love of television. So, yeah.
That's so cool.
It was really cool. It was
Yeah.
a moment you don't think is going to happen when you're interviewing someone about a show called Schmigadoon.
Right.
Speaking of that, Schmigadoon. By the way, people asked why it's the name of the town is Schmigadoon. You can find it on Apple TV+. If you like musicals, it really is funny. We're going to take a break. We will be back right after these words.